Now, in this passage that we just read, I particularly want to draw your attention briefly to what Jesus says about His sheep, His people. First, listen again to verses 14 to 16. I am the good shepherd, and I know my sheep, and am known by my own. As the Father knows me, even so I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they will hear my voice, and there will be one flock and one shepherd. Now notice two things here. First, notice here how Jesus describes His death on the cross in terms of who that death is for. He says, I lay down my life for the sheep. I know my sheep, I know who they are, and I lay down my life for them. And then notice He also mentions that He has other sheep who have yet to come to Him, other sheep for whom He lays down His life that are not of this flock, not of His present flock of followers, but the day is coming when they too will hear His voice in the gospel and follow Him. And it is for these sheep, both present and future, that He lays down His life. And now look over to what He says to the unbelieving Jews in verse 25. Jesus answered them, I told you that you do not believe. The works which I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me, but you do not believe. And why do they not believe? He says, because you are not of my sheep.